I want to date a tall girl. Just like a really, really tall girl. Like so tall that like I can't even get around her waist. Where I can only put my arm around one leg. And then if I get tired, I can just like ride her. Like a Game of Thrones creature. Just if I get tired, I can just, she can take me the rest of the way and like pet me on the head. And when we have sex, I have to like chart my ascent. I have like carabiners and shit, and I have a chalk bag. It's just like really tall, It'd be a cool way to die. Like you just like come and you're like, nah. I died doing what I loved. Bye. Oh, I was at a Lakers game, and J-Lo and Ben Affleck they had floor seats, right? And the cameras were on them, and you could see them on the Jumbotron, and they were like, they're all shy. Like Ben was hiding in his hat and stuff. And that makes sense, because cameras are always in their face. This is their time to relax. But it's just funny, the juxtaposition, because when they show the camera on just a guy in accounting, they just like, this is the only time a lens has ever been on me. Like, suck cock cam. I have to do it, the cam. People act like they've never been let out of a house when they're on the Jumbotron. Like, They just turn feral. Anything for a $5 t-shirt. Like, that guy's a lawyer? So Mackenzie Bezos, are you familiar with Mackenzie Bezos? It's Jeff Bezos' ex-wife. She got a ton of money in the divorce, and she's donating so much of it to like philanthropy. She's donated like $16.5 billion for philanthropic stuff. Yeah, words are tough, but I think that's awesome. That's the only way we're gonna get rich people to redistribute their wealth, because they're not gonna do it by themselves. So we need like OnlyFans chicks to suck off tech guys before their IPO breaks, and then divorce them, and then just give away all this money. They're like Robin Hood with huge tits. Because no rich guy is gonna give away $16.5 billion of his dollars. I bet Jeff is so angry every time he hears like a new article like, "You're giving $6 billion for Darfur education, you fucking bitch. Do you know how many yachts I can get with that?" I think it'd be funny if you were a sex addict who couldn't get hard. He's like, "Oh yeah, oh fuck, normally this doesn't happen, You're just like a dog who got neutered and can't stop humping. Are you awing the sex addict or the dog? Aww, the sex addict wants to fuck, but he's soft. I think it's weird. It's weird that when you're a cuck, you're in a relationship and you just like your significant other getting fucked by like another guy. I wonder if that happens so much that they grow tired of it, and then he's like, "I'm watching a new girl get fucked. This got boring for me. This doesn't do it for me anymore. There's a new chick that I'm watching get fucked." It's just like a weird way of cheating. Like, are you seeing somebody else? Yes, I'm seeing somebody else get fucked. It's kind of weird in American culture. Before you get married, for bachelor parties, you'll just get blasted out of your mind. Yeah. You'll go to strip clubs, and then like have a stripper come to the place, and then they'll fuck like a sex worker. They're like, "One last hurrah before I get married. I won't be able to fuck whores when I get married." Something tells me that like a tuxedo isn't gonna change that. Like that guy's gonna keep doing that. It's like, the last time I could fuck whores. All right, on the straight and narrow. That was a fun hurrah, going to the strip club and fucking those whores and doing coke. Now I submit to Jesus. Very hard lines. "Yo, let's get some strippers, we'll fuck them, and then you get to be with Jessica for the rest of your life." Just weird logic. I have a buddy who dyes his hair. He's getting older, and he dyes his white hair. And he's dating a younger woman. I feel like it's not right, because she doesn't know. That's like hair trans, you know? Like he's pretending to be a bro when he's a sir. That's not, she deserves to know. He must be nervous all the time, like waking up and like maybe the roots come out. Like, what is that? He's like turning into a werewolf. He's like, don't look at me, do you have a hat? I'm not old. And then he's just like, do you want a butterscotch cookie? Get away from me, wear a coat. He just starts turning into an old person. Yeah, let's do some brunch. Look both ways before crossing. Yeah, BJ's are his thing. He loves BJ's. And like his girl, he's like, she hasn't done it yet. I think she's holding out, but when she does, it's gonna be great. And I'm like, if she hasn't done it, I don't think she's probably not good at it. That's not like if a girl's good at sucking dick, like she's not doing that, you know? It's not like karate, like only when your back's against the wall too. Yeah, you ready for worse jokes? Yeah? No, different jokes. Different. I'm like a substitute teacher coming in. You're like, you're not a real teacher. So, I gotta do my homework, guys. Let me do my homework. So ducks can walk, swim. I'm educating you. Yeah, ducks. They can walk, they can swim, and they can fly. Yeah, big duck fans? That's awesome. They can walk, swim, and fly. They're like a James Bond car. People are like, what would your one superpower want to be? I would want to be a duck. How cool would it be in a pool and be like, all right, guys, take it easy. Years in a pool? That'd be fucking awesome. You're just like one of those like Vegas pools. You just throw the ball and you go. Okay. I like Venice. You guys go to like Venice Boardwalk and stuff. I like Venice because you can just be like, this is my new life, and just rollerblade. And that's your new life. I think you just stare at the ocean for long enough and it just breaks you out of the matrix. You're like, what good is all this money if I have no time? This is my new life. I rollerblade. Sure, I'm an established lawyer and I have a Mercedes, but I have zero time. Strap on the rollerblades. This is me. Did I make a breakthrough for some of you? Are you guys like, yeah, I should rollerblade? Also, I love when you go to Venice and they have that Muscle Beach and everyone's yoked. I want to get a membership there just to let tourists down. I'm like on an elliptical. I'm just waving at people. There's like German tourists with a fanny pack, like, what? Why is he's so scrawny? I'm like, just gotta get my fitness in, get my steps in, guys. We're not all yoked. They let everybody in. I finally went to a Capital One cafe. Has anyone been to a Capital One cafe? I don't understand it as a business. It's like a bank / Starbucks. Whoever pitched that, they should get fired, but I was like, all right, let me check it out. So I go, I want to get a coffee. I'm in line. Then the guy goes, welcome to Capital One Cafe. What do you have? I'm like, can I get an Americano? Then he goes, will you be using your Capital One card? And I go, no. And he's like, So they shame you for not having a Capital One card. Okay, I guess we can take cash, I suppose. And you get your coffee, and then you sit in the cafe area, and there's just like a bank person who's just like watching over. They're just watching you like you're in a prison yard. You're just trying to drink your coffee and be on your laptop, and they're just like, do you have any bank questions? I'm here. They're just watching over you. What if you wanted a cup of coffee and you're like, yeah, I guess I'll open up a 401k. And then they lose all your money and you're like, fuck, I just wanted a cappuccino. And now my life is over? Fucking Capital One Cafe. I think love is being able to be silly while naked. That's all love is. You just want to be able to be naked and do that. That's love. If you're trying to be cool the whole time you're in a relationship, that's not a real relationship. If you just think you're in euphoria, hey, do you want to like go to the mall? Like, you're not real people. You're just veneers of people. But if you could play your favorite song and just be naked and do this, like a Peanuts character, that's love. Yeah. Not like, oh, this is Michelle. We love tapas. That's our personality. We love tapas. Have you noticed? I've noticed this trend because of TikTok. They're putting out sped-up versions of songs now. Like Steve Lacy has that song "Bad Habit," and then people were using it as a sound on TikTok, sped up. So then a lot of artists are putting out their same music but 2 times speed, and they're making money off of that. That's kind of cool that you can just juice your art. Right? You get another lease on life just by speeding it up. They should do that with other mediums like Forrest Gump sped up. He's like, oh, something bit me. Life is like a box of chocolates. Jenny, is he retarded like me? You know. Forrest Gump, digitally remastered, 2 times speed. Make some money.